Hey guys, good morning. I just woke up, so I look like total crap right now. But it's so hard for me to do these mascara reviews because I like to do them with no other makeup. Because I figure if my makeup's different from day to day and I'm reviewing different mascaras, it doesn't really give you a good look at the mascara itself, especially with eyeliner and everything. So, yeah, you have to bear with this while we do mascara reviews. But anyways, so please excuse my messy hair and the bags under my eyes. Um, but yeah, so today I'm going to review the two fresh mascaras. I'm going to double check, but I believe these are the only two they make. I have little minis of the Supernova, which is this one, and the Firebird, which is this one. I believe these are really expensive mascaras. I think they run like $27, but check my sidebar. I'll look up that information for you guys. But Sephora was offering these together in a little set for $10. I found it in their little checkout area where they have all the little mini versions of everything. So I thought I would give them a try because when I was there looking for a mascara, I was trying to decide between the Supernova, which one of the girls recommended, and the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. I can't remember what it's called, but the waterproof version of it. I ended up buying the waterproof version, and I really didn't like it. I returned it, so I wasn't able to do a review before I had to return it and come back to school. But for some reason that mascara didn't wear the same as the regular Smoky Lash, so I don't recommend that one. It was clumpy and it just didn't seem to give as much volume. You know, it was kind of like I guess you could say a more wet consistency than the regular one. The regular one's a little bit more creamy. So I don't know, I was really excited about that one because I love the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash and I thought the waterproof would be great for summer. But I don't know, it just wears too different and it wasn't what I was looking for, especially for the price. You know, if you're going to be paying upwards of $20 and more for mascara, you want it to be a darn good mascara. So returned that one, and I picked these up when I got that Makeup Forever, so I was able to give these a try before I buy another full-size one. So I will show you one coat of each of these and come back and talk about them. Back with one coat of each of these, I have the Firebird on this eye and the Supernova on this eye. For some reason in my camera, I don't know, they never look the same as they do in person. It's just so hard for me to show, you know, what my eyelashes really look like in real life. So I apologize for that, but just take my descriptions more seriously than what you see because it's kind of hard to. This is the Supernova and this is the Firebird. Let me show you the brushes on each. The Firebird I wore for a day. The brushes on both of these are very soft and they're bendy. I don't know if you can see that, but they just give really easily. They're not very stiff. So this is the Firebird, just a little short fat brush. And as you can see, the bristles are really separated. And I've talked before about how I've noticed the shape of the brush really helps determine what your lashes are going to look like. You know, if the brush is really fat and fluffy, your eyelashes generally look fat and fluffy. And if it's really separated and spiky, you know, that's generally what it makes your eyelashes look like. That may not be the case in all mascaras, but in a lot of them, that's what I found. So the Firebird, I feel, doesn't really do a whole lot. It doesn't curl a ton, and it doesn't lengthen a whole lot or volumize. It's just kind of there. You know, it kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal Bare Naturel, but a little bit better. I mean, it's a nice creamy and glossy consistency, but I feel like since the brush gives so much, I really have to work to get product on there, and I always like a more dramatic lash. I guess I kind of need that because my eyelashes are naturally really blonde. So I'm not really a fan of the Firebird. I don't even know if I'd use this sample anymore because I just don't feel like it does enough for me. Especially for a mascara this expensive, you can get this same effect in a drugstore mascara. On the other hand, the Supernova on this eye is amazing. I love this mascara. It really reminds me of the Givenchy Eye Fly. It's just a really gorgeous mascara. It really lengthens and volumizes. Sorry, text message. Really lengthens and volumizes, and it's just a gorgeous mascara. Neither one of these flake or clump or smudge, so they're great formulas. They're just a little bit different, the way they make your lashes look. So this is a Supernova. You can see it really just makes my lashes look really pretty, and this is just with one coat. And this is the Firebird, if you guys can see. I don't know, I think I would buy this Firebird, but like I said, definitely not the Supernova. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. I hope you guys can see. Anyways, I'm going to do one more coat of these and show you guys. Okay, I'm back with 2 coats of the Firebird on this eye and the Supernova on this eye. They kind of start to look a little more similar with 2 coats, but I still do like the Supernova better. I think I forgot to show you the brush on the Supernova. So if I did already, sorry, but I figured I'd just show you again just in case. I don't know if you can tell, but the brush starts kind of thinner and then gets a little wider towards the end here. This is definitely a more fluffy brush than the Firebird, and I find it's easier to apply the mascara on my bottom lashes with this brush compared to the other brush, because the other one's just so big. It's just hard to get those bottom lashes. So this is the Firebird on this eye, and this is the Supernova on this eye. They're both really soft and wear really soft and nice all day, and I just really like the Supernova. And as you guys know, I mean, I've tried so many mascaras, and this is definitely one of the top ones, I'd say. I'd really like to buy the full size. It is really expensive, I know. So hopefully you guys can see, and hopefully this review helps you. This again is the Supernova, and this is the Firebird. So yeah, those are my thoughts on these 2. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put all the information in the sidebar. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.